Sorry. Yeah.
What was the worst birthday you've been to?
Oof. Okay. I've been to a lot of bad birthdays. I feel like the worst birthday I've been to, it was one, there were like 3 of us, and I didn't like, I liked the person that for the birthday I was going to, but I didn't like the other person. I like them more now, but I didn't at the time. I like hated them. And it was like really annoying. And we were just, it was like just us. And we didn't really do anything. And we kind of all did what the other person wanted to do. Not even the birthday person. It was like the person I didn't like.
Yeah. Well, mine is, wait, what are these two? I think
wait.
they're supposed to be in there. I think, okay, the only one I can think of right now, oh, wait, I gotta think of two. I would say the one that was in my head. So I was like this one birthday party, and it was like, okay, it was...
my birthday party?
No, it was fun. It was like really, really fun. But, I mean, chocolate. I really like you guys.
I'm just kidding.
But, it was fun. It was like, I don't remember how many people. But, the person that was, whose birthday was it, wasn't you. it was fun. Like, I was hanging out with them, but...
Was I there?
No.
Oh.
But like, the other people, they're like, they were fun, but like, I felt like left out because they were all friends, and then I'm just in the corner being like, I'm here, you know?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was fun though. Like, it was really fun. Like, at the end, I came like close to like one person. I still talked and everything, but it was still like
awkward.
Yeah, it was awkward. Like, I was like that person that was left out because they were talking all these memes, I guess, or all these fun stuff. Yeah, it wasn't this year. It was like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay, next question. You pick.
Your favorite place in town. Okay, so we live in Oregon.
So they're all mine.
We live in Oregon, so it's wet all the time, and it's like just like sometimes it's gross, sometimes it's like okay. My favorite place in town is either the bagel place we have in town. It tastes really good. Ooh, this is hard. We have the
It could be also the other place that way.
Yeah, either the bagel place or the bagel place. What about you?
Mine's the bagel thing, and then the other place, I forgot.
The park?
No, Brown Butter Bakery, I think.
I love Brown Butter Bakery.
Dairy Queen, and then Muchos, and then the burrito place, and then USA.
Oh.
And then Long Fungs, and then Longfellows. Yeah. Okay, I said all my...
Basically all the restaurants.
Yes. All the restaurants.
I was going to say
and the other one that's like kind of in the back.
The one in the back?
That's actually a restaurant.
Wait. Ichabod's?
Yeah, Ichabod's. That's in here. Right? In here? Or is that Bing's? No, the Bing's is over there.
Bing's is the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, okay. Next one with all my food places.
It's mine.
What's your biggest insecurity?
Ooh. This, and my personality. Everything about me. And everything that I do.
Everything about my body.
I'm so... I feel guilty about everything, and I feel embarrassed about everything. I feel bad for breathing too loud in class. I'll talk to people, and I'll be sitting next to someone, and we'll just be like doing our homework, and in my head I'm breathing so loud, and it bothers me because I feel like I'm being like annoying to the other person, but I'm not. Hopefully. What are you doing?
Getting chocolate.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get in trouble for editing this out.
Okay.
So mine's my whole body.
Your whole body. Okay.
Yeah, mine's everything about me because I'm so shy
God,
and embarrassed. I'm shy and embarrassed and have anxiety and I care what people think.
We both have anxiety.
All the time. Like, I feel like if somebody's staring at me, I feel like they're judging me every second. And then I feel like if people ask me a question, I'm like, I don't know. Then I feel like everybody's judging me because I don't know the answer. And then especially like in math class, and like in this one class, like in math class, where it was like people were fighting about these two questions. Oh, it's 25. No, it's 26. It's I got 225.
I actually got 3,000. Sorry, but I'm right. Okay. Yeah. I'm very self-conscious about myself, and depression's great. Okay. Wait, it's my turn. Okay. I'm editing that out. What's the grossest thing you've done? Ooh. You go first. I don't
know.
I've done a lot of gross things. Eating off the floor.
No, everybody does. That doesn't count.
Whatever.
I think eating somebody else's gum. I've done that.
Oh, I've done that. I took someone. She's like, "Hey, do you want my gum?" And I'm like, "Okay." And so I just chewed her gum. And it was remember the yin yang dance last year? Yeah, remember when I was chewing that person's gum?
Yeah.
Probably that, honestly. Either that or I accidentally stuck my hand in someone else's gum in someone's car.
Oh, eat dirt off the ground when I was little. It was me and my cousin, and it was like, we had a tree over, and then like, she's like, here, grab the stick with mud and eat it. And I'm like, what? And she's like, try it, it's good. And then we just ate mud, real dirt.
Well,
I mean, she asked me to eat flowers too, and I ate flowers.
I remember you eating flowers, and you like tried me to honeysuckles. We would eat honeysuckles.
Yeah, they don't count though. You actually get to eat. You're allowed to eat those.
You're allowed to eat them.
Don't eat some dandelion. Not dandelion.
Shouldn't draw.
The little white flowers. Why are there all? 3 things you hate about the other person.
Ooh. Oh.
When did I do this one? Okay.
That's so mean.
1.
We've been best friends since kindergarten. This is hard.
Oof. Oh, when you scream in lunch, yelling harassment. She's harassing me. Guys, she's harassing me. Tell her to stop. Blah blah blah. Oh my god, I hate that.
Ooh, okay.
That's probably gonna be copying.
Yeah, when you copy me. So what happens? She will I'll just be sitting at lunch because we sit next to each other at lunch. Obviously, you're eating all the chocolate.
Yeah.
And so
wait, all your Reese's. I get to eat all mine.
It's fine. So we're sitting down at the table, and I'll be like, "Yeah, Stacy, that's a funny joke," and then she'll say the same thing as me, and for like the next 10 minutes, she'll copy everything. I'm going to slap you. She's not even good at it. You're really bad at it. You can't.
I can be good at it.
You can be good at it, but you choose not to be.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing.
Oh, wait, it's my turn. We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Wait, if you think of something,
because I have
then
one.
say it.
I have one.
I don't.
When you call yourself fat, because it makes me feel worse, because like I'm a bigger person than you. And so after you leave, you'll be like, I'm fat, blah, blah, blah. And then after you leave my house, I'll just sit in my room and internally cry for the next hour.
Same. That's my second one. I hate when you call yourself ugly and fat. You're not.
Well, I'm a teenager. I'm allowed to do that.
Unless you compare somebody to somebody else that's fatter.
Well, I compare myself a lot to other people.
I know I'm skinny. But compared to other people, I'm
compared
fat.
to like really popular people in our school.
Yeah, literally everybody in our school.
They're all like, I'm size 0, and I'm like, I'm size 5 to 7 to something else.
Yeah, are they 0 in kids?
Or something.
I'm 0 in adults.
I have this really skinny friend, like, frickin' she's a toothpick, and I really like her, though. She's really nice. You know her. So she came up to me, and she's like, yeah, I'm an extra, extra large. I'm like, what? No, you're not. And she's like, in kids. I'm like, oh. And then another friend of mine, she's like, what's wrong with extra, extra large? I'm like, nothing. I was just saying she's not extra, extra large. Yeah.
Oh, another thing. One more thing. You already finished, right?
Yeah.
Mine is...
I'm gonna feel so insecure about this after the video.
I don't know.
When you eat on my food. Just kidding.
When you know what's something you do. It's general when you when you scream.
I can think of other people, but I can't think of anything for you.
When you scream like something embarrassing.
You already said that.
Yeah, I know. I said harassment, and this is something else. I forgot what else you do. What else do you scream?
Well, in lunch, I will scream stupid crap.
Oh, I hate when you push me towards my crush. Oh, I hate that.
This isn't about you, but I hate when other people, there's just one person that a lot of people think I should date, and I don't know if I still like them or not, but I used to. And one person, like, people will keep like trying to get me to like hang out with them and talk to them, and I'm like, stop. That annoys me a lot. Okay.
Stop.
Name something about the other person that makes you laugh. Okay. Ooh. When you're really relatable.
Everything that she says.
Everything that I say?
Yeah.
Like, everything I say makes you laugh.
No. But, like, a lot...
Oh!
No, a lot of things that you like when you make jokes.
When I make jokes?
Yeah,
my jokes aren't funny. Like, my...
That's what makes them funny.
Oh.
That's a good thing.
My jokes are, like... let me think. Okay. You know, like, if you think of a really sad person in our school, and they make a joke, and no one laughs, that's my personality.
And everybody laughs at when you say something.
When I say something, they laugh at... They don't laugh with me, they laugh at me.
Why is there all mine? 3 loves about the person.
Oh, so 3 things you like about the other person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Room. No, I'm joking.
My room. That doesn't count. My aesthetic. You can see the fish tank in the background.
Ooh.
Fish.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm poking right in the back of
Ew. I'm trying to think of how to put it into words. That's gross, so you should stop doing that.
I'm trying to eat paper here. Sorry for all those parents and things that are watching.
When you're like,
you gotta edit this out. A lot.
When you're like being pretty and adorable and like I'm not like no homo, bro, but like when you're just like being Lakaya, and I'm like, oh, that's my friend, and then in my head I'll be like, I'll never be her.
I'm emo.
Okay, so like when you're just being funny, and then
when am I funny? I laugh at myself for not being funny.
Exactly.
I can't think of anything. I can think of a lot of things.
I can think of a lot of things, but when you put me in the pressure to think of something, I can't think of anything.
I know, right?
I just you're cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your personality.
Ew.
Okay.
Gross.
No, it's your personality because you have a bunch of personalities. Not like a duplicate, like the devils here, or like the teacher. The teacher,
what?
You know, like the dual personality things, where it's like, I'm the teacher now, but then it's like, oh, I'm a little boy.
That movie?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm just talking about like
the teacher, the boy.
No, I'm talking about how like the person's changes.
Like,
you know?
Yeah, when they like
that one person, but there's 20 people like in the same body.
Yeah.
But like all your personalities, because they're different. And they're funny. That's all my 3. Everything about you.
Did you draw one or am I drawing one?
You're drawing one.
Okay.
This is literally 15 minutes. 16.
Is 15. It really? Ooh.
Past the limit.
Name 3 things that you love about your crush.
Isn't that on mine? Oh my god.
Again, I don't know. I don't really know if I have a crush or not. I don't think I do. Ow. But if the person that would be my crush, if I had a crush, I think they're really funny. And I like their personality, and they're cute. Okay.
The hair. How he's nice.
Well, like, our people's hair is similar, kind of. Not like...
If I tell you a story about him, he's probably, like, if he sees this, or, like, somebody's, like, gonna know and then find out. I'll tell the story.
A lot of people already know who it is.
I'll tell the story anyways. But, like, one time in math, I did, one time
you
in
say
math...
I dated him?
No.
Like, you've never dated him.
No. In math, I, asked, do we need paper or whatever, and then, he's like, I don't know, I'll go ask, and I was like, oh. I was like, I was gonna ask, but no, he walks up to his teacher, and then he's like, and he asks for me, and then he comes back, and then he's like, oh, no, I'm like, okay, thank you, you didn't need to, and he's like, oh, it's okay, it's fine.
He sits next to me in science. Just kidding. Well, there's like 4 people that sit next to me, so like in front of me, behind me, left, right.
Okay.
You don't know what direction.
I said hair, personality,
and then the paper story. So those 3 things.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, your turn. I swear to God, this is another one of yours.
Oh, that's yours. Thank God. Give the other person a what?
A real compliment.
A real compliment.
Okay, like, so like not like a, oh, I like when you make food. Like, it has to be like a real, like, genuine, like,
Emily?
Ooh. Raising the tension in here.
Oh, sorry, you can feel the camera. Emily? That one's awkward. No, but Emily, you have really pretty eyes.
What?
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
With a serious face, because I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. And then you should try to make this serious here.
Go.
You're very pretty, and you shouldn't say that you're fat and ugly unless you're comparing yourself to a really obese person. Because you're not.
Wouldn't I compare myself to a really skinny person? Because that makes me fat.
No. Oh, wait, yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, your turn. You mess up on your words.
I want to give you the same compliment, but I don't know if that counts. But, like, not, like, the same compliment, like, but the same direction.
Then go the same direction.
Okay. You are, like... you have, like, a really pretty face, and just, like, you're really pretty. Like, somebody gave me this compliment once. They're like, oh, yeah, your face is aesthetically pleasing. Like, your face is, like... It just... I'm not gay or anything, but, like, you're just a pretty person. And, like, your eyes are pretty, and your hair is always really pretty and long, and you have cute clothes. And that's why you've had more boyfriends than I've had.
Well, I mean, you don't ask out guys. I asked all of them except for one.
Wait, the last one?
Yeah.
I thought you asked him out too. No? Oh, well.
Yes, no. He was like, hug. And
he's like, do you want to hug?
Yeah.
And I was like,
his best friend was like, you guys should hug. And then we're like, okay, and we're hugging. I was like, are we dating now? And he's like, yeah, I guess so.
What happened when you...
I don't think we're actually dating. I feel like we weren't, because he didn't actually say the words, would you like to go out with me?
Well, what happened, when that happened, I got up to a guy that I used to like, and I like walked up to him, and then I was like, oh my god, look how cute they are together, and then I kind of silently walked away. Okay, what's an embarrassing thing you've done? Okay.
What's embarrassing?
Mm.
Oh, I know.
Earlier in Weimar when we were trying to make an intro.
Mine is when I screamed out birthday stealer and everybody turned. You weren't even next to me, and I was like standing in the middle and you're like 20 people away, and everybody just turns around, stares at me, and then people in the back stare at me, and I'm like,
when people were...
I'm like,
seriously?
for sure, yeah, everybody just turned around, and then I was like, oh my god, like, kill me now.
Every once in a while, I'll ask somebody, hey, have you heard Lakaya scream at the top of her lungs? Because it's really funny. I'll tell people that. And they're like, no.
Really? I literally, everybody turned around, and I'm like, oh my god.
I'm like,
why is Emily not wearing hair?
An embarrassing thing I've done?
I think we should hurry up on these questions.
What's an embarrassing thing I've done? Okay, I have to think on this one. Maybe, this isn't an embarrassing thing I've done, but it's like kind of like a weird story, so I'm just gonna count it because the other story I was gonna say is in this video. So, I was getting a new phone because my old phone was old, and so we go to the Apple store because it's like a birthday present.
Go on.
We go to the Apple store for a birthday present, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get the Rose Gold phone, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like looking at the phones, and I didn't see this at all, but apparently there was this kid in the Apple store who was like checking me out, and my mom's like, oh yeah, there's this kid over there like checking you out and like looking at you. I'm like what? And he's like, yeah, he's like your age, he's been staring at you like the whole time. I'm like, what? And I didn't even see who it was. No, I didn't see who it was. And I'm like, are they cute? And my mom's like, I don't know. And because she doesn't know my opinion or anything. And so like this whole entire time she was like reminding me, she's like, oh, that kid over there is like looking at you. I'm like, fuck kid. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be a long video. Whatever.
What's your favorite thing about the other personality?
Either
the same thing.
Either your personality or like your sense of humor, and then like, yeah.
Okay.
And the fact that you put up with all the crap that I put you through to be my freaking friend.
I'm eating all the chocolate and I say anything about it.
I want to eat some of the chocolate, but it'll like stain my teeth brown because of the braces.
We're editing that out.
Okay. Name a story of one of your scars. And I think I know what one you're gonna do. Are you gonna do the one on your finger? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do the one on my arm. So.
Okay. Wait, you go first.
No, you can go.
I'm eating.
So I don't know if you can really see. It's kind of dull. Yeah, I don't think you can see it in this lighting, but whatever. I'm just not gonna show you. But it's kind of like a dark scar, and it goes like that. It's kind of like a hook shape, and you can't see all of it, but it used to be like a lot longer. It was actually like this long, but it's now it's like that long. But so what happened? You know the story. Mm-hmm. So I used to do basketball. Well, I mean, I did basketball this year, and I've never done it before, and I'm really bad at it. But I didn't foul anyone.
I didn't do basketball though.
Yeah. Well, I didn't foul anyone, and my friend Tessa, she was keeping the score. She's like, just shove someone, and everybody's chanting like, Emily, foul, or something like that, and they're like all chanting and like telling me to foul, and I am a pushover and a doormat, so I still didn't at the end of the season. But this one girl like grabs my arm like this, and then she went like that and like scratched my arm with her nail. And we kept running, and nobody saw it, and I was called out like a few minutes later to switch to somebody, but apparently it was bleeding like a lot, like not like enough to be like a deep cut, but it was bleeding a good amount. And so the people that are keeping score, like Tessa and some other girl, another girl, like, I'm just not gonna say their names. She gets a Band-Aid, and that was really nice of her, though. She was like, oh, I'll get you a Band-Aid. It was nice. And anyway, I like her. She's my friend. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing. She got me a Band-Aid and everything, but it was just weird, so.
This one from is what, I think.
That, yeah, you can see it.
That scar right there.
I've heard this story so many times.
And I love it. I want to get a tattoo of it. Okay. Anyway.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of the scar that's already gonna be there forever.
Yes. Okay. So we had at my old house we had like 2 long heaters. It was like on the wall, you know. It was like really long. And then we had like a couch on the side. And then I thought it was off, I guess. So I was little, okay? I climbed onto the couch and we had my friend that's like my sister. Well, she's also like my sister, but it wasn't her.
Alright.
It was, I'm not gonna say who, but probably everybody knows. But Dad was over, and then it was my dad and my mom, and I climbed on the top of the couch, and then I stuck my finger in it, and then
wait, why did you stick your finger in it?
I don't know. Her dad's like, get your finger out right now. And I'm like, I can't, it's stuck. So he grabs me and pulls me out and my finger just bleeds. Like it's bleeding so much and I'm crying. Oh my god. But it was the best day of my life because I got the scar.
I just rubbed a burn on my finger that hurt really bad.
I mean, I got a burn.
Sorry,
From
I gave you the vanilla, okay?
We'll explain in the next video.
Wait, who? You drew it last, right? Or I drew it last?
You drew it last.
Okay.
Next question.
Way to make a mess, Lakaya.
Are you straight, bi, or les? I'm straight.
You spelled les wrong. It's not a Z, it's an S.
I know.
Oh.
I spelled those Z's.
Oh. Alright. Okay, anyway. I am straight. I'm not, like, against being gay or anything. I've just never personally had a crush on a girl, and I don't think I will. I mean, I can't speak for, like, anything, but I don't think I will.
Yeah, same.
Like, I find girls really pretty, but I don't get attracted to them.
Yeah, like a crush and you want to date them, just...
How many people have I dated? As I said earlier in the video, 1! I mean, it sucks because we didn't really do anything because I am pathetic. Like, I wanted to do things with him, and, he genuinely really liked me, and I really liked him too. And we gave each other Valentine's Day presents, but it happened while I was at basketball practice, so it didn't really work out. But yeah.
Mine's, I think, 5. Well, one was a dare, who I didn't know.
People like you.
One was a dare, and then it turned out, okay, so I got dare, and I'm like, fine. And I, like, hang out with him, and then it was like...
Wait, is this the kid in the grade above us?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways, thanks for interrupting.
Sorry.
One was like... Yeah, we like hung out and it's like no, and then it turns out he didn't like me. He just said yeah because I asked him out, and I didn't even like him because it was a dare.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
And then another time, a guy asked me out, and it was awkward because we were camping. And then so I just said yeah, and then it was long distance, so I just broke up with him.
You sound so confident when you say
yeah, okay.
I'm over here like I dated 1 person.
5. One was a dare. One was like a day.
Well,
one was a week. I only had 2 true ones, honestly.
Well, the only boyfriend I've ever had, it was like a 2 or 3 month long thing, and he's like
I had boyfriends.
Well, he's like a genuinely nice, popular person, and he's like a good person. I just was too pathetic to do anything. Yeah.
Name a story your first crush. Dang it.
Wait, first grade?
Mine was in kindergarten.
Well, mine was in preschool, but like I think they liked me too. I don't remember.
Kindergarten. Okay. Mine. I'm not gonna say his name, but
is it that one guy that you had a dream about that you told me?
No, what guy? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just talk. Okay. Off camera. Okay. But I don't know how to say a story. Oh my god. I had a crush on him. I think I told him, and he's like, no. And then he called me like a demon or devil.
Oh, him?
Yeah,
he liked me.
He called me demon and devil for like 6 years, since kindergarten.
Does he still call you that?
No, since like 6th grade. He's like stopped right when we got to middle school. Or like the middle of 6th grade.
I remember him calling you demon. I was like, why? And he's like, because she is a demon. I'm like,
what did I do? I'm shy and quiet. And he's like, that's why.
that's the reason. Okay, my first crush, I think was in preschool. And I'm pretty sure I'd have to ask my mom or something, but I'm pretty sure they liked me back, and we called each other boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't remember this. This is just from what my mom said. I don't know if I've told you this story.
I don't think so.
Maybe they moved away after a while, but we liked each other. We would hang out. We'd sit next to each other. Blah blah blah. I had like a lot of friends in preschool. Ooh,
I have a lot of friends now. Can I eat another piece of chocolate?
Yeah, you can. It's your chocolate. You can have it. And so, there was this one day where my mom, she's like, "Oh, I found a dinosaur egg," and it was like a egg-shaped rock. I have it, and I brought it to preschool for show and tell, and he brought like a giant dog. That's not relevant to the story, but so I brought it, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, a dinosaur egg!" And I had these two friends, and like he's everybody believed me, and then he's like, "That's not a dinosaur egg, that's a rock," and I made everybody in the preschool hate him and turn against him, and we quote unquote broke up that day. I think he went to my birthday party in preschool. I'm pretty sure.
Your turn.
Boom. Tell what you did bad. Oh, something bad that you did. Like stealing. Don't what?
Don't read that part.
Were you?
Sorry.
Okay, so something bad that I did in first grade. Okay, I can tell this story because I gave it back. So in first grade, there were these magnets. There were like bins of toys in the first grade classroom. And you were in my first grade class, right? Remember the magnets? So there was a bin, and then
yeah.
You just said no.
No, I said yeah.
So I'm like not sitting on this chair, right? So there was a bin of magnets, and one of my friends came up to me, and she's like, "Hey, we should steal those. Like steal a few. Don't you like them?" And I'm like, "I don't want to steal it though." And she's like, "Oh no, but you should steal it." And I guess I was too gullible or something, and I said like okay, and so we hid them in our pockets. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but I kept it in my pocket, and then one person told on us, and the teacher found out, and she's like, "Oh, go put them back." So we did. But when we put them back, she ended up grabbing more, and I put mine back. But then I grabbed more later on, I think, and then it was in my pocket after school, and I forgot about it, and my parents found it in the washer, so I had to tell them that I stole magnets from the school, and so I just put them back the next day.
What was the question?
Something bad that you did.
Oh, I stole earrings at the store. Sorry, Walmart, if you're watching this.
Sorry, Walmart.
It was a long time ago. I was like earrings, and I really wanted these earrings, but I had no money because I just went in there without no money.
Why would you go into a Walmart?
Because the other friend had money, but they were buying food.
And
then we're looking at earrings for what we want to save up, and then I'm like,
I want those.
Pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna go off. This one I put this one on purpose. Have you puked in public?
And if
you
so,
have,
where?
tell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going first. So in kindergarten,
was this like one of the first days we became friends, or were we already friends?
No, we were already friends.
Okay.
So for breakfast, ate Fruit Loops. They kind of tasted bad. They might have been stale, but they were still good. They like tasted good still. And I went to school, and it was like the day where literally
Parent conference.
Yeah, there was like I don't know. But there was just parents in the back, and I don't remember why. And then everyone was sitting in their assigned seats, I guess. And then she was talking, and then out of nowhere, I go on the side and
turn around.
puke. I go on the side and just puke.
I remember I leaned over the
everywhere.
table and like looked at it.
And everybody stares at me, and then this one over here yells, "Look how you puked out rainbows!"
Well, it was like kind of like a creamy milk
it was
color,
Fruit
and there were
Loops.
like little dots of rainbows. And I remember leaning over the table and looking at it, and you were sitting next to I think like Kayleen.
I don't even know.
And then I just screamed, "Look how you threw up rainbows!"
Yeah, and then the teacher, who was it?
Miss Miller.
Miss Miller. Yeah, well, she got the trash can, and then she walked me out. She told like one of the adults to watch or whatever. And then I went to the office and then went home and then.
You went home early? Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I puked.
You know, I just threw up.
Okay, your turn.
Averagely.
No, you're trying to tell a puke story.
Oh. Okay. I don't think I've ever thrown up in public. Oh, yeah, I have once. So, we do cheerleading, and there's cheerleading here, and then there's a town next door, and they had like this thing for cheerleading, and I did both. But it was like messing up with my time schedule or something like that, so I couldn't do both. So I was gonna quit. Okay, so I was gonna quit the one in the other town. But the last day I ever did it, they changed it, so it was like more like it was tougher and everything. So I'm doing it, and I'm running around, and I had this huge dinner, freaking like twice the size of an average dinner. And then we start running a lot, and it's like a lot of pressure on me, and I'm like an out of shape 5th grader or whatever, and I end up and so we're like running to the end, and the part where the trash can is, I'm like throwing up, and I'm like holding my mouth to make sure it doesn't spill out, and then I run to the trash can and I start puking, and they're like, "Oh no," and everybody's staring at me, and I run to the bathroom and like wash my mouth up, and they called my parents, and I never went back.
Wow. Okay, next question. Just how lighten up the mood.
What are
Next
you
question.
afraid of?
Okay. Clowns, dolls, the dark.
And explain it.
Sometimes the dark. Closets, sometimes bathrooms. Okay, so clowns because they're just creepy. They're child molesters.
Dude,
they're murderers.
Anna
They're
makes
in
fun of
white
me.
vans. They're literally clowns that are like.
Yeah,
They're literally
Anna,
like that.
she makes fun of me because I am afraid of clowns. But I make fun of her because she's afraid of the ocean, so. I'm a mean person.
Like, they're clowns. Just
Mm.
expect one with right there. One in
Like-
the sewer, like it. Like, in the sewer.
Like Pennywise, freaking, like.
And then dolls, because they're dolls. They can be literally possessed with the most evilest demon ever. And, like, they can come alive and they just be like, kill, stab, stab. You're dead. And then the dark, because since I'm blind, I see a lot of things, figures, and ghosts. I also see ghosts. Too much. Okay. And then
Anyways.
and then in closets, because you never know what's inside of them. Like, even it doesn't
Oh my
have
gosh,
to
my
be like a
closet is
scary.
terrifying.
It could just be like an actual person that's a murderer waiting for you to fall asleep, open the door, and kill you and rob you.
Wait, didn't you
after
say
they kill
you say
you.
you saw a ghost in my house last time you came over?
Yeah, I saw two. Okay.
Wait,
And then,
what? You saw two?
Yeah, I told you. Okay, and then the bathroom, because I'm going to the bathroom, and then like the shower curtain is always closed, and
Oh
you
my
feel
God.
like there's somebody
There's like a
watching
body
you.
in the bathtub. It's
Yeah, there's somebody. You
creepy.
feel like somebody's watching you, so I'm always like checking.
Yeah,
And then if
I always like
and
open
then
it.
if I'm taking a shower, I always have to like open it, like to see if somebody's there watching me, and I'm like, because I just feel like somebody's watching me
Yeah.
all the time, and it's like no one is, but it just feels like there is.
I always feel like somebody's watching me through the window. Like, we have a blurred out window.
Oh yeah.
And I always feel like people from my school are like looking over and like watching me take a
Same.
crap or something.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me through my windows. Like if somebody from school.
I always feel like I'm being
they're try-
followed,
I
but like
just-
nobody would follow me.
Oh, last question. It's your question. What do you not like about the other person?
I already did this.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it again.
Whatever. What do I not like about you? This yoga ball is great.
Wow. all.
This isn't about you, but I hate it when people move my stuff around. Like, you don't really do this. At least not as much as other people do. I'm gonna slap you so hard.